What is cooking? See here, am I coming through here? We good. It looks like there's almost like a little delay. Guess that's okay. But just wanted to double check here. Okay. Cool. There we go. Okay. That's still delayed a little bit on my end. Oh well. As long as I'm here and you're here, that's all we need, right? Yeah, what is going on, guys? Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday for you. Just about halfway through January. Man, exciting January. For me, I'm sure for you guys, getting things cooking. What's up from freezing 60-degree Florida, bro? Oh, the absolute disrespect, bro. Oh, my word. Chris, what's going on, bro? Good to have you here in this stream. Chris is from my RV transport channel that I still do like live streams there as well. And he's hopping over here. So good to have you, bro. You were good, sir. All right. Elite Dumpster, what up? What's up, bro? Hey, glad to have you here. I think I saw something come through. I think you had messaged me. I will get back to you. Yeah, what is going on? Let's see. Yo from Ryan. It is 60-degree shenanigans. Oh my word, dude. Stiggs, howdy from freezing. Probably for real. Freezing Northwest Lower Michigan, baby. Let's go. Let's go, man. Glad to have you here. Stiggs, would you mind telling us how cold is it? Am I allowed to have the pity party that I've been having with how cold it's been? Are you going to shame me with your cold numbers? Let me know. It's what, 18, 19 it's been, dipping down into the teens. Man. Man. Yeah. Hopefully you guys are having a good time here. Got a little situation to share with you. Yesterday and today, little conversation going on with my Surf Pro, little dealio. So wanted to share that, let you know what's going on, and just again, I mean, if you're not growing, you're dying. If you're not learning, you're wasting opportunities or something to grow, and your head's in the sand or something. I don't know. I had another opportunity, we'll call it, of growth, and I'm grateful for working with a customer that is willing to grow with me. I'll call it that. That's my teaser, whatever you want to say. I don't know. But everything's good, but yeah, it'll be even better. See here, Ryan, how you feeling? You looking good, bro? I mean, thanks. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm doing good. Today is day. Let me just double check real quick. Exactly 2, 3, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Today is day 26. Today is day 26. No food. I I've been posting on TikTok. I know TikTok's about to blow up or whatever. But I've been posting on TikTok about my health situation, my journey. Just want to document what I've been going through, and maybe it can help other people. I don't know. I didn't think that posting a lot of little short videos on this channel was going to be very productive for that. But been talking about that on there, and I just had my first out of the one video that I put out. The first video I put out, it's got like over almost a 250,000 views, like 230 or something like that, 230,000 views on a video. And out of the 2,000 plus comments on there, I've had, well, two people, but one person who is like, BS, man. There's no way in the world you're 20. Look at you, or something like that. Like, bro, if you only knew, man, I looked a whole lot worse. Believe it or not, buddy. Like, it's just random trolls on this, but that was pretty funny. Like, dude, no idea what's been cooking for me. So, anyways, it is true. Today is the end of day 26. My last meal was Cheetos on the 19th at midnight, just about midnight, which is just incredible. But yeah, I've been going through a lot of mental stuff, some spiritual things going on as well. Things just kind of coming to the surface, and it's been really good. And there's a whole lot more detail I could go into, but yeah, I'm feeling great. One thing I have added in since last week, I guess, for my health, we're just kind of wrapping up this health conversation. My electrolytes and my energy has been extra low. The blood test that I did previously, I only had like one or two that were on the lower side, but I felt weak and not having enough. I wasn't actually hydrating from my water alone. I'm drinking 1 gallon to 1.5 gallons of water a day minimum, and I'm peeing it out, but I'm not actually getting hydrated. And so the guy that's been helping me through this, he recommended Celtic sea salt, which has all of the electrolytes. You have it underneath your tongue. It dissolves into your mouth, doesn't go to your stomach, because then that will mess up your fast and that will cause issues. Keeping the sodium under like 20 milligrams or something, doesn't break my fast, gives me an instant boost in energy, in that's gone. And then after that dissolves in my mouth, I just drink, and evidently I can tell the water actually gets absorbed into my system because it can actually process, and it has the stuff to handle the water and take it in. So that's been a game changer for me. That's the only thing I've added in. Every once in a while, I'll have one of those small little pellet things and let it dissolve, drink up, and get the ball going. So that's been cool. That's been good. So yeah, that's kind of the health update right now. There's some other things physically going on that are good, related specifically to the tumor. I hesitate to, I don't know, say publicly, just because I don't want to get my own hopes up, and I don't know, give other people false thinking or whatever. But seemingly there is some, by everything I can tell, of what a cancer tumor should be doing if it's dying and it's on the way out. It seemingly is doing that. From my professional opinion, which means nothing. So, anyways, that's we'll see. We'll see. I'm even skeptical about that, but anyways, yeah. Dylan Dunn, what's going on, bro? Yo, yo, yo. Tuning in from the gym. Let's go, man. Let's go. What are we working on tonight? Legs, arms, core, a little bit of everything. Getting a good sweat in. What's going on, man? Yeah. So tonight, we've got only a handful of people here, it looks like, but um, interesting. Normally we have a little bit more. But I will just say, some stuff has happened last couple of days. Shoulders, getting the old shoulder burn going. Okay, heck yeah, let's go, man. Yeah. I've had a situation with my Surf Pro, and I've had zero issues at all with dumpsters going to their customers, their job sites. I've done, I think, one or two dumpsters at their location, which is right in front of my storage location. And essentially, I billed them just like normal, except I gave them a discount on the per day additional days as a preferred customer, as a gratitude thing. I'm right across the fence from the transfer station. Technically, that shouldn't matter, and I believe that, but in a short amount of time, they have brought me quite a bit of money. And long-term customer, building a relationship. And so, yeah, I cut my per day, which is still pretty hefty. It has been. I've changed my model, what I've been doing even since then, but it was 40, and now I charge them $20 a day. And I know that that is an aggressive dollar amount across the board, pretty much. But I gave them a little discount. It shows it on the thing that they got it. Charged the card on file after I picked it up. Sat there for over a month, and that was back in December. And the owner, he emailed me and he said, "Hey, I didn't realize that your rental periods that you only did 3-day rental periods. And then each additional day after that is, was 40 and now it's 20. And, it was a pretty big bill. And, I now know, and basically, wanted to see if that was just one dumpster or was that for two dumpsters. And I was like, oh boy. We've done how many dumpsters together, and you're just now asking me this. And so they said they found my website. We did the dumpsters because they were in an emergency, basically. To kick it off, we did 9 dumpsters together, back to back to back, almost every day, maybe even twice a day. That one project, which was delicious, and I kept them cooking, and that they were so thrilled. Everybody was just, wow, fantastic, awesome, and great. I sat down with him at Wendy's and we chatted. We talked about everything, man. We talked about everything besides price. And I think I brought it up maybe at one point. I said, I do understand my pricing is a little bit different than some of these bigger companies. I'm trying to be competitive. I'm trying to work that way. I'm trying to get to that, but it takes inventory, and I'm trying to do that kind of strategically. And at the time, like I've talked about in the last couple live streams, at the time I didn't recognize that I was hurting myself by not already having cans ordered and getting them and using them. And I was missing out, and that's just a shame. But yeah, so I responded back to him. I actually sent him Cheryl's cookies that we talked about, I think, several live streams ago. And I never heard from them at all. And I don't think that's normal for them to maybe not respond or say something. And so I was like, no, wait a minute. Was there a spot for me to put who sent the cookies? They might have gotten the cookies and they might not have a clue who sent the cookies, bro. Like, and so I sent an email. I was like, hey, did you happen to get any cookies? I sent a couple boxes. I don't know if they actually got there. I information of delivery. So I the introduction little, hey, how's it going? Hopefully I had a great year, great new year and everything. Blah, blah, blah. Did you happen to get cookies? Because I sent them and they didn't come through. So I started off with that to get that out of the way. And then I went into it. I said, yes, that dollar amount was for one dumpster. And it's because it sat there longer. And I did give, that was my discounted price sitting there as a courtesy to you in the nicest way possible. Like that was my generous, preferred customer, whatever, deal. And, I was kind of on pins and needles. I don't know why I was so much customer. Like they've been fantastic to me. But I just told them I'm being completely transparent. I thought you already knew my pricing. I thought he never asked. They never asked a thing about anything. Once the card was on file, boom, card on file, payment done. I don't know how many dumpsters we've done now, but just I don't know how we got here. But I told him, I just said, listen, because he had mentioned in the email, they were kind of like surprised or shocked, that sentiment. And so I told him, hey man, and I was a little bit more professional, in the email, but there shouldn't be any surprises when working with me besides the surprise of how good my service was when you first met me. That's the only type of surprise you should have when you work with me. I'm going to take care of you. I'll do anything and everything I possibly can. And, this is on me, for you to not already know for sure. I made this. He said, I assumed your prices were just like other companies. We did talk and I was like, they're kind of not, and generally speaking in person, but I just said on the email, you didn't know, you're surprised now because this is the only dumpster that they're really thinking about because they're billing these other dumpsters straight to the insurance companies. So they don't care about those, but they definitely care about the one location and permanently at their location, at their yard. And so, or their warehouse. And so I just said, listen, you shouldn't have been surprised at all. This is on me. This is, I didn't mention him assuming anything. I said, I assumed that you already knew, that you found me, that we've done so many dumpsters already. You've seen the invoices. You've seen how I broke things down. I made that assumption. And if anything, I should have over communicated and I didn't. And this is unacceptable. To find out this late in the game, this is how it happened. So I just said, listen, I don't want anybody to be shocked in this way, on the price. You tell me what's a fair offer, that in line with what you think it's worth. Just, do I eat a little bit of whatever on this situation and keep the customer and continue building that relationship? Or do I get stingy and say, no, blah, 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 you should have already known, all these things, which there's an argument for. Like, we've done, not 100 dumpsters, but I don't know, closer to 50, somewhere in there. Like, it's not zero. And so, anyways, you tell me what's fair. And I want to meet you, because I didn't communicate what I have done further when I had opportunities. And then I also said, by the way, I did just change my pricing structure. I'm now not just doing 3-day rentals. I'm adding in 7-day rentals, which I've never done before. I've only done progressively adding 1, and then I jumped to 2, and now I'm at 3-day rentals. And I just jumped to 7-day rentals as an option. So 3 and 7, and then each additional day. With ordering more dumpsters that I have, they're on the way. I need to go actually this week to grab a 25, first 25. Excuse me. I gave him the new pricing for 25, the 20, 15, 10, adding in a 7 for concrete, and gave him the updated pricing, which is more in line with the longer term rentals. The per day is dropped from 40, which is pretty aggressive. I'm not going to deny that. 40 a day down to 20. And then I told him I will extend half price discount that you get $10 a day at your location. If it's your dumpster for you, $10 a day for that. And I'll give you, I'm not willing to do a week-long rental for a 10-yard because I'm not interested in that. There's no reason why a 10-yard should take a week to go. However, for this situation, for them, they only want a 10-yard, a stubby 10-yard, which is exactly what I have. Saves them parking issues, all of that. It's fantastic. But I said I will extend for you a 7-day rental on the 10 at the same price as a 3-day, and we'll do $10 a day. That is your thank you, continual thank you for all the other dumpsters you're bringing me, baby. That didn't make it in the email, but so yeah. And I said, I still want to be actively earning your business. And it was just kind of, wrapping it up there. So, I just I sent the email. I'm like, we'll see where he goes. I can see, it's it's a small business, but, there's an accounting department. They got people, and I can see an accounting person in the business flipping out. How much for a 10-yard dumpster? For what? Just losing their mind and blowing up on him, going, what are you doing? He's chipping us. He's cheating us. He's taking advantage, small business. He's, I can just hear that. Maybe I'm borrowing trouble, but I know those things happen. That's generally, if he's shocked, the accountant's even more like, no, you did not, So I didn't know how much that was going to affect anything. So he responded. I did text in the email, because he is a very personal guy. He's a relationship guy, which I'm so just, he's business, but he is personal, and he's got a heart, which is seemingly rare. And so I mentioned, I said I did find some stuff out during the holidays. I found some health issues going on. So he started his email off with, "Hey, we're praying for you. If there's anything I or we can do for you, let me know, and it'll get done. Whatever we can do to help, but we'll be praying." And I think he said like sending good vibes or something like that. I don't know, but I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take it. I'll take whatever you got, bro. Thank you. And that's pretty bizarre. That is the thing. It wouldn't be bizarre. Like, I don't know. I actually believe him. I think he, like, if I needed something, if I needed a crew of people to come help me do something, if I was in trouble, couldn't do something, like, I truly believe they would come and help me. And, I mean, the crew is incredibly nice, all that stuff. But anyways, he said, listen, I did call around to other competitors and I looked at their pricing. I asked how much per day, blah, blah, blah. So he shared, I already know this information. My prices were what they were because that's what I needed them to be with trying to push people to return my dumpster back, to apply pressure on the back end of the rental. Because I need it back, baby. I got to flip these puppies. The few cans that I've got. And so I already knew I haven't responded yet. He just sent it earlier this afternoon. But so I already kind of knew that, but he showed two other competitors. He said, listen, I'm not telling you, no one's telling you to change your prices and match these other people. I have no interest in that. It's your business, whatever. I'm just saying, here's some other options. We always do this for our business to always reevaluate. And I'm doing the same thing in my business too with different things. But he said, just so you're aware of this. And then he did say, I would definitely, it would be really cool, really appreciate the special Surf Pro pricing or whatever you'd said, that you're extending to us, that the $10 a day for the 10-yard dumpster permanently sitting there, turning it over every whatever in a blue moon, whatever that looks like. And then kind of going from there. And then at the end, basically, he said more than that, but I'm pretty sure he liked my new pricing and all that. And then basically at the end, he said, listen, figuring out pricing, navigating competition, trying to scale your business, we have trouble with that too. There's no shame in the game. We're always learning and growing and adapting, and we are in this together with you. I want to help you in your business. I want to be a part of your success, and we just have to find a solution and make this stuff work, and we're just going to grow together. And completely understand, and just all of that. And I'm sitting, I went to the chiropractor today, which honestly was incredible. Because I have like no inflammation, like anywhere now, it feels. He was able to snap me into a pretzel, dude. And it was incredible. It was awesome, man. He said, you are so much looser. You still got some knots in the back. He, punched me in the face. It was great. All that stuff. But I was in the parking lot waiting for the chiropractor appointment. And I read that and I was just, it was just such, and I know this is rare, this situation, these kind of people, just needle in a haystack. I mean, just sent from God. No joke. Just such a blessing. And I was just, I don't know, amazed. And frankly, if I didn't give that service that I initially gave when I first started working with them, the communication back and forth, all these things, I've built enough of a foundation, and this dude is a good enough dude he owned his side of it. He didn't know. He didn't ask. Nobody asked for anything ever. They just said, we need a dumpster here. We're done with the dumpster. He owned his. I owned mine. We're going to meet in the middle. I am going to refund money. Part of the money, the number he asked for, from $20 to $10 a day. So half of the price of the additional days for that one dumpster. And nothing's changed. He's in it to win it with me. And so all that to say, trying to learn from this, not just surviving by the skin of my teeth and just hoping that things work out and that it doesn't go south or, whatever, actually trying to learn from this. I still to this day, I've come up with a couple of templates I never finished in the past, but I don't have like a PDF document, a PDF file of my pricing sheet. I've never actually made one. I have the website and I've told people over the phone. I've emailed people in emails, text messages, all of that stuff. But I have a physical piece and I don't have one to just send from my phone as a file or a picture or whatever. I just don't have it. And that probably would have saved me a lot of time. And just we're apparently in this area riding the struggle bus. It is what it is. But that's going to happen. We're no longer going to be doing that. Whether I think there's an understanding at the beginning of working with somebody or not, they're just going to get it. They're going to get it and take it. I don't know. That is my new policy. I'm not going to I'm not going to chance it like I have. And rookie mistake or whatever you want to call that, pretty stupid. Didn't have to happen at all. I could have just texted that to him on day one. I anything like that. So, I mean, my contract says it. Apparently they never looked at the contract. The website says it all over the place. I've said it over the phone a million times to people, but an additional type of communicating everything for every dumpster size, all that stuff, I'm going to put that together. So that's something I'm going to do. And again, I think I've created in Canva. I think I've put together a couple different ones. My old logo before, I think even the new logo since I got that, but didn't finish it, and apparently didn't see enough value in it. Now I'm like, yeah, just send it. So anyways, that's my story for you. Really kind customer. We both failed technically, whatever you want to say. Didn't do our due diligence. We both owned it and worked it out. And seemingly just an amazing company and owner to resolve problems, to have that reconciliation, and not get weird about it. Don't get stupid. Don't get hot-headed and just make it happen. So let's get to the comments here. Dumpsters to you. Sorry I'm late. What's up, Daniel? Bro, we're snatching or whatever I said by the skin of my teeth, keeping and maybe not quite, because he seems way more reasonable than he should be. But salvaging a situation, which I am grateful for. Dylan, extra days is where I usually cut a deal. If I'm not busy, that's the only thing that doesn't cost me money out of my pocket. True. Easy to let it sit if I don't need it and not lose money. I mean, you're only saying it because it's true. I mean, that's awesome, man. Yes, sir. Sounds like you're doing what I would have done too. Yeah. And truthfully, I hear these people or read this stuff on the Facebook groups, and it's not all the time, I guess, but people, something happens in communication with the customer. They don't own their own mistake in the communication, or they're withholding information, and they're only sharing with us what the customer failed at, and then they're just blowing up on the customer. And maybe there's even other stuff that's going on that we still don't know about, but that's happening. And then telling people to just screw that customer, blah blah blah, getting angry. I'm like, bro, I don't know, man. That's not a part of my not a part of my deal. Why? And I also understand like the next thought for them. Well, if I give an inch here, they're going to take a mile on the next one, or this happens there, or whatever. Like, I don't know, man. I've been able to salvage some pretty unsalvageable relationships with people, with business stuff, with a lot of different things by humbling myself, taking accountability, shutting up, and just taking care of the person. And it resolves itself. And I benefit from all the things that happen afterwards. And I don't know, that's my mindset. That's my go-to thing because it works like a crazy something. It's worked, and it's worked again here. And I'm grateful. So American AF, what's going on? Yo, looking good, brother. Hey. So as far as the weight goes, where am I at? I'm at 304. Bro, the last time I've been under 300 pounds, it's been like 8 years. 2016. Yeah. It's been 8 years. My highest was 390. I started doing with no food at like I think it was like I've said like 360, 365, somewhere in there. I've lost 60 pounds, I believe. And yeah, we're going to keep cooking. So, yeah, I appreciate that, man. Jamie, having pricing in writing is critical. Everywhere else besides an additional layer, it's everywhere, but I'm adding it to I don't know, short of getting a tattoo. I mean, at this point, I've learned my change, in relationships, changed behavior is the best apology. Changed behavior is the best evidence for growth and learning. You don't have to talk about, oh, I learned this, I learned that. No, your actions are proving it. Shut up. Your stuff's you can't argue with things that are now different. And so that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. So Jamie, what size dumpsters do you run, Daniel? So very soon I will have 7, 10, 15, 20, and 25. I pick up the first 25. Well, whenever the snow's not horrible. It's already done. Raider already sent me pictures of it. I'm hyped for it, bro. About to turn on my 25 yard on the website, make that go live. I already have it as a line item, and pricing and all that jazz. And we're ready to rock and roll. So that's where I'm at. I see. Did I see a comment earlier? Somebody asking me about. Oh, wow. Okay. Keep reading, Daniel. Do you run a 6 or 10 wheeler? 6 under CDL, 25 950, I think is what it's rated at. It's a Chevy 6500. It's an 06. That, as well as a Cam Concepts hook lift trailer, two different setups, hook and cable, having options for different things. So so far it's pretty neat, the versatility between the two. Sometimes the truck hasn't been the obvious choice, which seems a little interesting. But I've been able to do a couple neat little things with placing the dumpster. So I don't know, still learning and growing on that. For anybody who cares, I still haven't finished editing the video about the trailer and the shenanigans from the delivery driver. So anyways, that'll be coming, but I'm here for the live streams as much as I can. And we'll get the videos down the road here a little bit, but yeah. Customers are difficult to find and even more difficult to keep. I'm telling you, man, I'm just saying. Signature page. Yeah. I mean, they signed it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. They've got the documents. It shows everything. Painfully for overloading, for all that stuff. Everything in the contract fully explains it, all that jazz. It's there. So, yeah, I can own my part of it, not going the extra mile seemingly. And, he owned his stuff, and it's these things that happen are just too stupid of a situation to lose out on a customer. Honestly, whether it's one or two dumpsters or the lifetime of a customer being hundreds of thousands of dollars, like, bro, I don't know, man. We gotta rethink the pride at times, because wow. So yeah. That's what happens. what just happened yesterday, today. Got his email. I'll email him back either later tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, grateful for that. Having a permanent dumpster there. I may just take the 10-yard, that particular 10-yard out of inventory, lower it by one dumpster for the 10-yard, and keep it moving. So if he really is going to have it permanently there, always just dumping and returning, 2 seconds to actually just dump it and bring it right back across the fence. So I'll take it. Ryan, I've learned through all my businesses, people do not read anything. Not read anything, and always have to explain things in person or over the phone. Yeah, man, I'm eating my words. Or lack of words, I guess. Over communicate, and it sounds weird maybe to say that, like, you're doing too much. You're doing too much, man. But like, apparently everybody on the phone, when thinking about working with a dumpster company or any company, it sounds like you just have to go above and beyond until they're like annoyed. Like, I get it. Okay. I know your prices. Leave me alone, man. Stop calling me at midnight. I don't know. Something stupid like that. I don't know. I'm being silly, but Wally Gone, what's going on? Glad to have you here. Very good. Very good. Jamie, that is bullcrap. Then the fact that they don't read the pricing sheet, which is not that lengthy, does not take much time. Ryan, even at that, a bull crapper is going to try and slither a way out of paying. Well, and I don't know, over time, just listening on the phone by people's voices, I don't know, I can't say in the first like 5 seconds, but seemingly, I think I've been able to slowly pick up on what type of customer I have, at least by the end of the call, for sure. I know, is this like a nickel dime guy and he's calling to get pricing? And frankly, I don't get that many people now trying to do that. They're trying to figure out, do you have one available? If I were to call back tomorrow, can I get one? I don't know if I have the help ready yet. That type of logistic stuff. Those are things I run into more. And then, like, I don't know what size dumpster I need. Here's what I've got, type of deal. But pretty quickly I can tell, like, okay, this customer is legit. They're going to pay. Price is not at the top of their list. They've got to get this stuff done, and they don't want to screw themselves by not getting a large enough dumpster. Or is it what's the smallest dumpster I could get away with and not overload? And normally they don't think about that, but I tell them, like, there's a decent chance from what you're describing, you've got bigger pieces of furniture, stuff like that. You could be overloading this. I would highly recommend going the next size up, because it will be more expensive for me to charge after the fact if you overload the dumpster, and you'll have to take some stuff out. There will be it will cost you more to go smaller and try to pinch your pennies and get it, real close. So kind of talking people through that, but all the fun. Jamie, always those people in this world. Oh man. It is the off season, few months. You'll be straight out and have to keep the cans moving. Yeah. This right now, I feel like I'm just buying myself time, getting other things done in the business. And frankly, with health wise, having cancer, doing what I'm doing to beat the cancer, I'm trying to conserve as much energy as I possibly can. I'm trying to get as much sleep throughout the day as possible, and staying obviously as hydrated as possible. So that's, frankly, this winter is the most convenient. It sounds funny. It sounds like cold, or I don't know, whatever, but like, this winter is the most convenient time to get cancer, or to find out you have it and then go attack it. Because if this were to happen in the middle of June, July, August, or spring cleaning, freaking March, April, punch me in the face, dude. Like, I'm toast. I'm just absolutely toast. So, doing the hard work now, while I've got some leeway in the business. I'm sure in different ways the business is suffering for me taking care of myself a lot more than it in different ways. But if I die, there is no business. So yeah, I'm being dramatic kind of, but that's just how it is. So yeah, that's where my head's at. So take care of me, get this stuff knocked out, go kill it when it's time to go kill it. So yeah. Jamie, are you taking electrolytes with the water? You need electrolytes, Daniel. Yes. Celtic Salt has, I believe, every single electrolyte that I need. I take a green. Actually, I'll do another one here because I can taste it in my mouth. My mouth is getting a little dry, even though I just had water. That's kind of the way I've been doing it. When my mouth doesn't stay wet after just having some water. I know I'm not actually absorbing the water, so this is what I do. Put it underneath my tongue, dissolve it into my tongue. Instant energy boost. Also, it's like powerful. Instant energy boost, everything, magnesium, calcium, all the fun stuff. Not as natural as possible, or it's not chemicals and other stuff added to it or refined or whatever. It's all the legit stuff. So that Once it dissolves, drink more water. Boom, instant hit. Water goes. I'm good. So yes, I am. I didn't do that for the first like 23 days or something. I didn't need it. I was fine with energy wise and stuff, but I definitely needed it just recently. So doing that every day and making things happen. So yeah. But yeah, it's been a good month so far. I'm on pace right now to absolutely murder my January, which doesn't take a whole lot. To be honest, compared to my highest months and those things, doesn't take a whole lot to do that. And I've been able to pull it off, one dumpster a day almost. Obviously, most business days, whatever. Um, that has not been an issue, and I'm able to keep up with it physically. Do what I got to do. I do have currently. I have 2 frozen dumpsters. I'm kind of dreading because it's only getting colder, but I'm going to have to get both of those 15s out to customers within the next day or two. I think it's on Thursday. Both 15s are going out. And so I'm kind of dreading that. I'm probably going to need some help at the transfer station to get it out. So 1 gallon of water each day is critical. It is a lot of water, but you are a big guy. Jamie, I'm drinking 1 gallon to 1.5 gallons a day. I drink a full gallon from basically 5 o'clock to midnight, and I drink probably 1/2 gallon up until 5 o'clock earlier in the day. So that is not an issue for me. Jamie, I've always been like that. Excellent. Yeah. Beautiful. Ryan, ship them to Florida and I'll send them back all warmed up for you. Oh man. We'll see what I can do on that. Oh man. I've thought about getting one of those propane bullet things or whatever. I need to do what I know Thibodeau's been saying it for years now. It feels like hit the diesel, light little sprayer mist on the bottom. Never had a problem for him. I need to try that out on one dumpster. I'm going to ask the customer, is this okay if I put this, if you're going to be, are you going to be walking in this dumpster or just chucking stuff over? And if they're cool with it, see what happens. See what works. Moving forward with frozen dumpsters. So we'll see on that. I did see, I don't know if you guys saw it. I think you might have posted it in the group. The 101, Chad Price, he posted like a teddy bear or some like rabbit or something, completely frozen in like 4 inches, 6 inches, I don't know, of pure ice, stuck to where the doghouse is on his can. And I can't remember the little funny thing he said with it, but it was funny. It was funny, but I had a good little laugh on that. But yeah, good stuff, guys. Yeah, I'm learning lessons on a regular basis, as we all should be. This year, I want it to be a year, besides beating cancer, getting healthier, changing my lifestyle with food and how I think about everything, I guess, food and how I operate, how my mind, all this stuff. I want to take action in the business and make some for me some pretty big moves, and I'm excited about it. So yeah, hope you guys are doing well. You're cooking, you're rolling, and I will see you guys next time. 1 second. Okay, I'll just say this. I don't have it yet. I'm going to be doing a live later this week. It'll probably be Thursday or Friday with Ronnie from Spearcrest Digital. We've got some more stuff to go through, talking about online presence, website stuff, all the good stuff. He's going to be sharing some information. If you would like to, we are going to be having another live this week. So we got tomorrow, American AF. We got Josh cooking with his live stream, I'm assuming, as normal. And then I will be back Thursday or Friday. As soon as I know, I will post it or schedule it on the channel. So if you see the notification, I don't normally do live streams, not on Tuesday. I will hit the little notification bell thing to be reminded. And I will see you Thursday or Friday. I believe at 8:00. We just need to pin down which day is going to work for our schedule. So wanted to get that worked in there, be learning some stuff from him and go make it happen. So guys, be safe, be relentless. And I'm watching myself to make sure I'm pointing in the right corner or whatever. And there's a delay. And so I'm like, am I pointing to the Dumpster Hangout or relentless? So anyways, guys, keep the hustle going, man. Big year for everybody. Make things happen. More experience under our belt. And let's make this a year of taking action and making things happen. God bless. We'll see you later.